Welcome back, everyone. My name is Pritesh here with Kaizen Crypto, bringing you another video. So I hope you guys are all doing well. In this video, US retail investors are more bullish on Cardano than Bitcoin. Contrary to some of the other Bitcoin bulls, Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital asks questions about Cardano's use cases. So taking a look at some of the points made by Mike Novogratz, as well as some of those key topics addressed by members in the community. Recently, we saw the first female stake pool operator, Shweta Chauhan, getting featured on Forbes magazine as one of the 30 most inspirational women. Really excited to see this. The Cardano community is pumping out celebrities. I knew I should have gotten her autograph. Really excited to see this. Shweta Chauhan making history as the first female stake pool operator. I also wanted to touch on the next round of stimulus checks. The Congress just passed a bill approving the $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill, which includes $1,400 in stimulus for Americans. Looking at the first $1,200 stimulus check, had that money been put into Cardano, seeing what it would be worth today. Very interesting to see that. I also wanted to touch on Coinbase. Coinbase Pro listing SushiSwap, Polygon, and Scale Network, and yet still no Cardano. So wondering what's going on with Coinbase. I just wanted to briefly touch on that and share with you all some thoughts. If you are looking at purchasing ADA, going over some of the most reputable exchanges where you can purchase ADA. And lastly, we're also going to be talking about the overall cryptocurrency markets. So lots of interesting topics to talk about here in this video today. All of that coming up right after our sponsor. Our sponsor for today's video is Zelda Stake Pool. Zelda Stake Pool is a member of the Single Pool Operators. Grow your wealth with Zelda Stake Pool from Japan, currently running a 0% margin fee for all of their delegators until April 1st. So if you're interested in bringing in some passive rewards on your ADA, as well as helping to decentralize the Cardano network, be sure to delegate to Zelda Stake Pool, ticker ZELDA. Thank you so much to Zelda Stake Pool for sponsoring today's video. So to get things started, we see here a survey recently conducted by US retail investors. This is reported from Voyager Digital, suggesting that investors are more bullish on Cardano than Bitcoin. The survey found that 32% of investors polled describe themselves as more bullish on Cardano versus just 22% for Bitcoin. So what are some of the things that could potentially be the reason for this sentiment? In my opinion, I'm thinking that a lot of people who are looking at Cardano see the fundamental aspects of the project and its roadmap. What we're anticipating very soon as we move towards a full Goguen release is the Alonzo hard fork. With this network upgrade, we will see full Plutus functionality on the Cardano blockchain, giving developers the ability to write dApps on Cardano. So very interesting. I think that a lot of this sentiment has to come with the fundamentals in play for Cardano. Nonetheless, we see Bitcoin here as number 2, then Ethereum, followed by Polkadot. So interesting to see that, very interesting. I think that Cardano has a very bright future ahead as we see more investors looking at other cryptocurrencies that are bringing about innovation to blockchain technology. Now, this goes against what some of the other Bitcoin bulls might have to say. Recently, we see Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital asking questions about Cardano's use cases. So in a tweet, he went ahead and said, "Does anybody build on it? Does anybody use it? Why is the market cap so high? It's one of the few cryptos I haven't traded in my life." So Charles Hoskinson did address this, saying that he's happy to have a call with Mike Novogratz. And from what we've seen, I know that Mike Novogratz talked a bit about Ethereum as well. So he definitely understands what's happening with blockchain and DeFi and things like NFTs and things such as that. So he definitely understands what's being built by blockchain. So it's interesting to hear his sentiment. I think that what a lot of these big money players have in their mind is a bit of skepticism when they see a new player come to the party. But I think what that skepticism will turn into eventually is going to be belief once he starts to see what's being built on Cardano come to fruition. So just goes to show how early we are. A lot of these big money players, they're still having their doubts around what is being built from a fundamental standpoint on Cardano. But let me know what you guys think. Do you feel like this is an indication that he could potentially be looking at purchasing Cardano in the near future? Do you think he's going to completely write off the idea of Cardano as being this third generation blockchain? Let me know down in the comment section. Next up, I wanted to go ahead and touch on an article we see recently, Forbes featuring Shweta Chauhan as the first female Cardano stake pool operator. I'm incredibly excited about this news. On March 8th, International Women's Day, we see Forbes publish an article titled Meet 30 Inspirational Women this Women's History Month. So Shweta Chauhan recently had a conversation with us not too long back, and we got a chance to learn more about her and find out about her story and her background. If you want to learn more about Shweta, she is the stake pool operator for K-Block Stake Pool. I will be sure to leave a link to our conversation here in this video, so if you do want to check that out, really cool to see all the progress that she is making on her journey. Forbes noted that Chauhan is the first female stake pool operator on Cardano. She is the CEO of K-Block Stake Pool and is the co-founder of Lovelace Academy. Her aim is to educate and empower women by teaching them how to code on blockchain technology. She is achieving this through Lovelace Academy, a platform co-founded by her specifically to teach how to build smart contracts on blockchain. Very excited to see this, and we see that her effort as a stake pool operator is helping to take the network towards full decentralization. We see now the Cardano network is 90% decentralized, with 90% of the blocks being minted by community stake pools. So Shweta Chauhan leading the charge here for women. A big congratulations to Shweta Chauhan as the first female Cardano stake pool operator. We see in the news that Congress has just recently passed a bill for $1.9 trillion in stimulus. With this new stimulus bill, Americans are going to receive $1,400 in COVID relief. I just wanted to briefly touch on this. The first $1,200 US stimulus check put into Cardano would be worth $45,000 today. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not consider this as financial advice. If you do need financial advice, please be sure to consult someone who is expertly qualified to do so. Just an interesting thing I wanted to point out, however, we see this chart is very, very telling as to what is going to happen here with the growth of some of these cryptocurrencies. First $1,200 stimulus check we saw last year, I believe it was back in April, and $1,200 put into ADA would currently be worth $44,800. And next we see GameStop, GME. You guys know we had that big ordeal with Robinhood and the AMC and GME stocks. So there was a bit ordeal related to that, but still just the growth of GME, 44,288. But it's very interesting to see that among these top assets that are in this chart, we see majority as cryptocurrencies. Next is Ethereum, followed by Bitcoin. Of course, we've got AMC and Tesla here, followed by the NASDAQ, S&P, and gold not really doing so hot here as far as an investment appreciating in value. I think gold is looked at more of the store of value, so not a whole lot of price appreciation happening there, but still just an interesting thing to note. So very curious, the thought process there behind people who have this stimulus check. Do you guys think that we will see that $1,400 put into cryptocurrencies? Do you feel like this is something that people are going to use to pay bills? Let me know down in the comment section below. Next, I wanted to take a look at Coinbase. Coinbase Pro recently lists SushiSwap, Polygon, and the Scale network. So lots of members in the Cardano community cannot wait for a Coinbase listing. I know myself personally, Cardano is number 4 cryptocurrency by market cap, and yet we are still waiting on a Coinbase listing. It makes you wonder. It really does make you wonder. We have SushiSwap listed on Coinbase before Cardano. So just wanted to point that out. Traders will be able to start trading these cryptocurrencies as of March 11th, so just in a couple days. So if you're new to Cardano and if you're interested in purchasing ADA, Coinbase does not support Cardano ADA, but not to worry, there are several other exchanges which are reputable to go to purchase ADA. Several of those exchanges include Kraken. I've used Kraken before in the past. They are pretty decent. They've got some decent tools available for charting and whatnot. As far as trading, you guys know, not financial advice. So you want to make sure you're doing your own research as it comes to all this type of investing and purchasing of cryptocurrencies, but just sharing with you some places where you can look to since we are looking at other options besides Coinbase. Another good one is Binance. I personally use Binance.us. They're a great exchange. You can actually link up your credit card to purchase cryptocurrencies. So Binance, being one of the more reputable exchanges, would definitely recommend that. And also Bittrex is another great cryptocurrency exchange. Pretty notable. They've got a good reputation there as well. So just some key things to point out if you're interested, if you're new to Cardano and you want to find a good place to purchase ADA. Unfortunately, we're still waiting on Coinbase. I think they have something going on. I'm not sure why we haven't been listed yet. To be totally honest with you, I couldn't even tell you why we haven't been listed because it makes zero sense to me at all to see SushiSwap getting listed before ADA. But I digress. Just wanted to throw that out there. If you are new and you want to purchase ADA, those are some reputable exchanges you can go to. And last up, for those of you all who have stayed till the very end, giving you all my thoughts on the overall cryptocurrency markets. So we see a bit of green today. Bitcoin definitely breaking to the upside. We see that recently after this sell-off breaking below $50,000, we have recovered some ground. So really nice to see the sentiment there. I think a lot of people are looking at what we've seen recently with the stimulus checks passing, $1.9 trillion bill from the government. I think there's a bit of optimism coming into some of these speculative assets. So I just wanted to share briefly Cardano ADA looking at $1.20. Definitely consolidating. We can see here it's looking like we might be breaking upwards following the rest of these top players in the market. But still, I think it might be a bit early to conclude for sure where we are heading in the short term. Now, as it comes to the overall cryptocurrency markets, I think that people are really starting to get bullish on what's happening here. Bitcoin is definitely this new wave of innovation. I think blockchain technology is primed to disrupt some of these legacy systems that we have in place. I found this really great website I just wanted to share with you very briefly. It's called lookintobitcoin.com. So this is going to be more for the investors out there. If you want to find tools that you can use to help you navigate this market, Look Into Bitcoin offers some really cool charts which you can analyze. And just wanted to briefly touch on this. This is the Bitcoin Investor Tool. It's a 2-year moving average multiplier. We can see it's very simple. I like to keep things very simple as it comes to any type of fundamental or technical analysis. And we can see 2 lines. So we've got the 2-year moving average. This is this green line at the bottom. And we've got the 2-year moving average multiplied by 5, which is this red line up at the top. And we can see the price overlaid on top of that. So historically, from what we've seen in the price is that when we do cross over this 2-year moving average multiplied by 5, we've got this red shaded area, signifies somewhat of a blow off top in the overall markets. Same thing happened here back in 2017 at the beginning of 2018. We had this red shaded area followed by pretty awesome correction back in 2018, bringing us back below this 2-year moving average. Where we stand currently in regards to price, right now Bitcoin is about $54,000. This red line would put us at about $64,000, $65,000. And we are right there, like we are just about to touch that red line. So interesting to see how far above this red line we will go before some type of a pullback. Could we potentially go well beyond this, touching maybe even 6 figures? Who knows? I think what we're really going to see right now is the FOMO starting to kick in from a lot of these institutions and retail investors. And of course, you guys know now we are seeing Bitcoin at $1 trillion market cap. I don't think we're going to see the types of sell-offs that we've seen in the past, going all the way from $20,000 down all the way to $3,000. Could potentially be something in the realm of $100,000 all the way down to $50,000. So I just wanted to go ahead and leave you all with that. Very interesting to see what we're anticipating here with the overall cryptocurrency markets. Cardano right at $1.20. So I think that of these top cryptocurrencies, retail still looking at this as the best bargain, seeing that it is the lowest price point. But really it all comes down to market cap. Now we can see Cardano ADA just hanging out at the number 4 cryptocurrency by market cap. All right, everyone, that is what I have for you all here in this video today. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. Hopefully you did find some value from this video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like for me and be sure to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you know exactly when I post a new video. All right, everyone, thank you all so much again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.